Imagine a world without sterile kitchens, no grocery store aisles, no urgent care clinics, no antacids, no paramedics on speed dial. Now, imagine every single meal you encountered, every berry, every root, every freshly hunted animal held the potential for agonizing illness, or worse. This wasn't a nightmare for our ancient ancestors. This was daily life. And yet, they didn't just survive, they thrived, building civilizations that echo through time. But how? How did they navigate a landscape teeming with deadly plants and pathogens without a single modern medical tool to save them? The answer is a testament to human ingenuity that will utterly redefine your understanding of survival. Every year, millions of people worldwide suffer from food poisoning, even with all our knowledge and technology. A simple undercooked chicken or a forgotten leftover can send us spiraling. For ancient humans, the stakes were unimaginably higher. One wrong bite could mean a slow, painful death. Far from any help, they lived in an era where distinguishing between nourishment and poison was a matter of life and death, not just inconvenience. So, how did they crack this ancient code? What forgotten wisdom did they possess? The first, and perhaps most brutal, teacher was observation. Our ancestors were meticulous students of their environment. They watched animals. Which berries did birds eat safely? Which routes did deer avoid? They understood that nature often provided its own warning labels. But what truly set humans apart was the ability to learn, adapt, and crucially, transmit that knowledge. This wasn't just individual survival, it was collective intelligence. An elder's memory of a specific plant's properties, passed down through generations, became a vital encyclopedia of survival. Yet, observation alone wasn't enough. Many plants are perfectly safe for animals, but lethal to humans. And what about fungi? Or the bacteria that spoil meat? This required something far more proactive than simply watching. This required action. It required the birth of rudimentary food science. Our ancestors didn't just find food, they transformed it, and in that transformation lay some of their most powerful defenses. The discovery of fire was a revolution, not just for warmth and protection, but for food safety. Cooking doesn't just make food more palatable, it's a potent detoxification method. Heat breaks down complex toxins, kills harmful bacteria and parasites, and neutralizes many poisons. Suddenly, a wider range of foods became edible, safe, and digestible. What might have caused severe sickness raw could now be a life-sustaining meal. This wasn't just about deliciousness, it was about survival itself. But then, they encountered plants that even fire couldn't tame on its own. Consider the cassava plant, a staple for millions today. Raw, it's packed with cyanogenic glycosides, compounds that, when ingested, release cyanide, lethal. Yet, ancient cultures across the tropics mastered its use. How? Through incredibly complex, multi-step processes. They learned to peel, grate, soak, ferment, and even roast cassava for days, leaching out the deadly cyanide. This wasn't guesswork. This was an inherited, refined scientific method, passed down over millennia. The same principles applied to other toxic staples like certain types of wild yams or acorns, which required extensive washing and grinding. But what if you couldn't process a food enough, or you'd already ingested something harmful? Our ancestors had another astonishing, often overlooked strategy: geophagy, the intentional consumption of earth or clay. This wasn't random dirt eating. Specific clays, rich in minerals like kaolinite or montmorillonite, have a remarkable ability to bind to toxins, heavy metals, and even certain pathogens in the digestive tract, preventing their absorption and aiding their expulsion. In the Andean highlands, for example, indigenous peoples still consume specific clays with toxic wild potatoes, neutralizing glycoalkaloids that would otherwise cause severe illness. It's a pharmacy in the dirt beneath their feet, a practice deeply embedded in cultural memory. Beyond detoxification through processing in clay, ancient humans also developed an incredible pharmacopoeia from the plant kingdom itself. They meticulously identified plants not just for food, but for their medicinal properties. If they did succumb to mild food poisoning, there were remedies: purgatives to expel toxins, anti-inflammatories to soothe upset stomachs, and bitter herbs known to aid digestion or fight parasites. This wasn't trial and error in a lab. It was generations of accumulated empirical knowledge. And here's a fascinating, often overlooked aspect: the ancient human gut microbiome. Constantly exposed to a diverse array of microbes from their environment and food, their gut flora was likely far more resilient and diverse than our own. Their bodies may have been better equipped to handle a certain level of microbial challenge, having evolved alongside these environmental factors. Their immune systems were constantly training, building a robust defense against everyday pathogens that might floor us today. None of these strategies existed in isolation. They were woven into the very fabric of ancient societies. Knowledge about poisonous plants, safe processing methods, medicinal antidotes, and even the locations of specific detoxifying clays was sacred. It was transmitted through oral traditions, rituals, and practical apprenticeship. Elders were the living libraries, shamans were the master ethnobotanists, and community gatherings were classrooms where vital information was shared, reinforced, and memorized. This cultural memory was arguably their most potent defense. The entire community was their hospital. Let's be clear, survival wasn't always guaranteed. There were undoubtedly individuals who made the fatal mistake, whose bodies couldn't fight off a potent toxin. Natural selection was a harsh, ever-present force. But those who survived, those whose cultures developed effective strategies, were the ones who passed on their genes and their invaluable knowledge. This relentless pressure forged humans into incredibly resourceful and adaptable beings, deeply attuned to the nuances of their environment. So, what does this ancient ingenuity mean for us today? In our sterilized, convenient world, we've largely outsourced our food safety. We trust industrial processes, refrigeration, and quick medical fixes. Yet, there's a growing resurgence of interest in these ancient ways. The popularity of fermented foods for gut health, the renewed appreciation for diverse, unprocessed ingredients, even the cautious exploration of foraging. We're slowly, perhaps instinctively, rediscovering fragments of the wisdom our ancestors lived by. The story of how ancient humans survived poisoned food isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about deep ecological intelligence, profound cultural learning, and an unyielding will to adapt. It reminds us of the incredible resilience embedded within the human spirit and the powerful, forgotten wisdom often hidden in plain sight. They didn't have hospitals, but they had something arguably more powerful: a living, breathing, community-driven database of survival, honed over countless generations. What forgotten ancient knowledge do you think holds the most relevance for our modern world? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation about our incredible past alive. If you found this journey into ancient survival fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into human history, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure.